playing 60 seconds reatomized. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Let's start the game. Let's see here. We're gonna do this one. Select character, Ted or Dolores. We'll stick with Ted. Okay, we're just gonna do it like this. For all injuries ranging from paper cuts to decapitations. God damn. Alright, we back. How do you... He picks it up. All the moving is so weird. I'm kind of struggling a little bit. This is not going to be a good guy. I'm going to grab these children. We gotta grab the children, and most important, the children. Where's the children? There's one of them. Mary Jane, fat bitch. Move! I ain't got time for this. Grab the wife. Is the rifle? No. Fuck, that was not a good scavenge. Oh, shit. At least I grabbed all the family. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how far we can get with all the family. Why do you gotta grab all the family? Why can't you just be like, family, get into the fucking security fallout shelter now? And then everyone follows in and you have all that time to scavenge. Ooh, the music. Be prepared. Day one. Okay. Let's see how far we can make it. Where's the fly? Ted, Dolores. Damn, I didn't grab shit. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Okay? Our shelter used to be fully stocked, but somehow we always found a better way to use the stock supplies instead of leaving them for an emergency. Makes sense? Once we had a soup dinner party. Another time we needed a rifle to help out our neighborhood watch in a vicious fight against raccoons. Luckily, some of the supplies were left untouched. Okay. Time to ration supplies. These guys ain't hungry or nothing. We're gonna skip that for now. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. The first one was picking the game we were going to play. This took us most of the day and we still haven't made up our minds. Bruh. Alright, day two. No radio, nothing. Oh, there is a radio in here. Oh shit, there is a radio. Y'all see the radio, right? We got the radio. Okay, we got some shit, We might make it. We decided to act out scenes from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves. At least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with the one from a Humphrey Bogart film. Who the fuck is Humphrey Bogart? Wait, do you know who that is? Humphrey Bogart? Okay. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay, Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Okay, Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. True that. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Oh, okay. Ted, Dolores, Mary Jane, Timmy, they're not hungry. Should we go outside? Ooh. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Huh.
Humphrey Bogart.
Damn. Yeah, this game takes place back then. I don't think we're gonna send anybody outside. Not yet. Everything is shaking. Cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drank that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would seem perfectly normal. It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. Day 3, guys. Day 3. Look at, oh, Ted's looking a little. Oh, it's okay. Ted's a little thirsty. Dolores is thirsty. Everybody's thirsty. Let's quick or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. Okay. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we've cleaned this place up. Okay. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Getting something to drink from Mary Jane sounds like an alright idea. Water is all Dolores wants. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We got you with some water. No. Alright, we're gonna send Mary Jane out. Wouldn't you know it, our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary. For some reason, she was hiding it in the scout book we keep in our shelter. We have no doubts what needs to be done right now. Each of us must be assigned a role, and the diary must be read aloud, right? What? I don't know, man. Yes. Fuck it. Read a diary aloud. See what happens. Dolores is injured. How did that happen? Dolores. What the fuck happened there? Okay. We managed to read the first sentence, then there was darkness and pain. Lots of pain. The diary is gone. Let's never speak of this again. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, no one is thirsty. Dolores was hurt. No one, okay. We don't have a med kit. Sorry, Dolores, you're gonna have to thug it out. We should go outside. Who's got the most? Alright, Mary Jane. With the suitcase. Go ahead. Day 5, almost 1 week in. Okay. Preppa. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Equipment, briefcase. We're no doctors, but we should help Dolores. Her wounds are pretty bad. What are we gonna help Dolores with? Huh? There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Like the good guy he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Okay, Mary Jane. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, shit. Huh? Okay, everyone seems okay. It's very difficult to prepare for unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does not make a lot of sense. We can't say we are prepared for what happened. What happened? Radio static. Okay, everything seems normal. Huh? What is that shit spicy? Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. We should attend to Dolores' injuries. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. Ted needs water to survive. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Okay. We can get y'all to something to drink. It's okay. Should we go outside and party? We've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. He should have been far from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. It would be great to find out. He always looked on the bright side of life, so maybe we should too, but it's not easy. Say, didn't we have a photo of him tucked away in one of the books at home? We'll go ahead and find out. Day 7, 1 weekend, y'all. 1 weekend, boys. Bingo. Our scout handbook holds more than a ton of knowledge useful in times of apocalypse. Okay. There are some photos stuck in between the pages along with some crosswords. We are saved. Only a few of them are solved. Just not eating for a while. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Can't really tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is an included feature. We should probably try doing something about it with whatever we brought down here. Oh, phone's ringing. Is everybody okay? Everyone's okay. Heh, problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tiny little shelter. Is there anything we can do about Dolores' injuries? Dolores is no longer hungry, Ted isn't hungry anymore, and Timmy is no longer hungry. Who should go outside? Dolores is injured, babe. That's one girl in the background. Should we should say Ted. Timmy? Timmy, do you want to go answer the phone? Timmy, I think you should go answer the phone. I sent Mary Jane out with a briefcase. Hopefully she comes back with a lot of shit in it. Okay, Timmy's alive. Timmy's okay. When we answer the phone, we can clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduce themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. Okay. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. There has to be some of the water left. I don't have anything for this woman's injuries, dog. Everyone's thirsty. Dolores is in agony. Oh fuck, Dolores might die. Dolores might be a goner, guys, everyone. Whatever happens, Mary Jane needs to come back. Hopefully Mary Jane comes back with a med kit. That's the only way we can save Dolores. This dreadful silence is becoming boring, and like every happy model family, we don't have that many things to talk about. Okay? Is there anything we can do about that? Anything at all? Fucking listen to the radio. Await further instructions from friendly wastelanders. Okey-dokey. Oh, Mary Jane's back. I heard her. I heard her coming to the shelter. Oh, damn, she's sick. Tired, sick, starvation. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see what we got. How fortunate we took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning from the shelter to the shelter from the surface. We never liked people who boarded long-distance buses with baggage full of food, especially the kind that smell bad. But in our current situation, we will be more than happy to find suitcases filled with canned soup, or even some smelly cheese. Okay. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water bottles. Okay. This last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from the nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Okay. Who's hungry? Ted. Dolores. Okay, Dolores can agony. Okay, tired and sick. Eat some food, Dolores. And dehydration. Okay. Okay. Who seems to be going out? Ted. We're gonna send Ted out next time. I think we should. Our town used to be a very quaint and friendly blast, or our town used to be a very quaint and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk we often recall is the old man Jim, who would sometimes limp through our street. Turns out he's alive and well and still homeless. Cool. Some things never change. He clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been banging on our shelter door for the past few hours, asking whether we want to buy a rock. No, I don't think we need a rock. You need to really be careful with door-to-door salesmen. Way too often they try to sell you junk like that. We like to think we make informed and reasonable purchases, like this apron with the American flag we got just before the blast. It was a real bargain. The old man didn't sell aprons, so obviously we told him to go away. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Fat fuck. Alright, Ted. Take your fucking ass outside, dog. Come back with hella shit. Dolores is fucking dead. Oh my god. Damn it. I guess she bled out and fucking died. Dolores is dead, yo. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Dolores. How many days in? 12 days in. Rest in peace, Dolores. Only made it to day 12. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment briefcase, of course. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen. Mary Jane, you're gonna have to suffer, because Mary Jane, we don't have a goddamn med kit. Because Mary Jane couldn't fucking find one the first time. That's why we sent Ted out. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy. Dolores suffered with her injuries for far too long. When the infection spread, there was nothing we could do. Goodbye, Dolores. We read the diary. Rest in peace, Dolores. Tired, sick. Timmy is okay. How about that trip to Nevada? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. To Nevada. We read a diary that we weren't supposed to read, and Mary Jane crashed out and fucking injured everybody. It was Mary Jane's diary. We fucking forced her to read it aloud, and I guess she crashed out. So subsequently, she killed her mom. That's crazy, right? We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Toronto's in Canada, right? Nah. Mary Jane is still rather sick. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Okay. Thirsty. Okay, have some water. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's going on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcast and learn a thing or two. Okie dokie. Dolores is fucking dead. Oh, bless you. Alright. Day 14. 2 days in, or 2 weeks in. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency broadcast service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Okay. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Mary Jane's diet could also use a little food. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Alright, go ahead. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Okay, good luck with that. Can't fucking believe Dolores is dead. We knew it, the government has not fallen, and they were coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Aren't there any drugs we can give Mary Jane? When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky, blah 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 blah. Timmy should eat something. Okay. A stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopped by today. He claimed he's a trader looking to barter for some item he requires. Okay, so we can get 2 water bottles for the Boy Scout thing. We don't have anything else, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna get some more water. Day 16 in the Fallout shelter. -1 Boy Scout book plus 2 water bottles. It's okay. We're gonna live. After making the trade, the man packed his things into the wheelbarrow and departed. Before leaving, he uttered something about bandit activity nearby and how dangerous the area is. Oh shit. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. I've been saying that for 3 days already. Timmy is no longer hungry. We need to give Timmy some water. No. Okay, tired and sick. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well even after the end of the world. We got a checker's board for a water bottle, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, what does this do down here? That's just a design, okay. Moving on. Oh, Ted is back. What up, Ted? You look a little different. You look like a fucking skinwalker. What you got for us, Ted? Oh shit, Ted brought back a map. Okay, that salesman was very friendly, but he didn't have anything that was of interest to us. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. One of our neighbors had a boat of his own. The old-timer wasn't happy to let anyone use it and just kept it in his yard. It's still there, but the neighbor isn't. Okay. We finally got a chance to get a good look inside. One of the cabins was filled with maps, binoculars, and some technical gadgets. Most of them looked useless to save us for a map of the local area. But most of them look useless to save for a map of the local area. It will definitely be useful. Okay. Time to ration supplies. Hungry. Thirsty. Timmy is okay. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Should we start preparing for an expedition tomorrow? Absolutely. We're gonna send somebody out. At breakfast, we heard a knock on our door. It was a man with a rather excessive number of arms. Okay. He had told us his group was having a hard time finding supplies. Wherever they go, they get shot at first sight and asked questions later. It is probably because of their appearance. The friendly mutant presented us with an offer. In exchange for some supplies, this folk would escort us on our next expedition and make sure we would come back home safely. Okay. We'll give him some soup, because we got more soup than we do water. I think. Damn, Ted. No, we gotta fucking... It goes on for however long we can do it. The stranger quickly became a friend when we agreed to his terms. It doesn't cost us that much, and we will sleep easier knowing that we will come back safely from our next trip to the surface. Ted is hungry. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Where is water when Ted needs it? Aren't there any drugs we can give Mary Jane? Mary Jane is still tired. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay. Thirsty. Okay, Timmy. Alright, Timmy. Oh, we don't have a briefcase no more. Okay, come back. Yeah, take a hatchet. Fucking fuck some shit up. Fuck some shit up, big dog. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Yeah, that would suck. Mary Jane is still rather sick. Mary Jane has rested. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Okay, there's no more food, guys. Fat fucks. Timmy wasn't hungry or nothing. A young man paid us a visit today. He told us a story of his brave twin sister who went missing while spying in a nearby bandit camp. He said that while these circumstances are far from perfect, they were in fact meaning to contact us eventually and meet us. He believes the sister was discovered and is currently held captive in that camp. He has a few men, but he could use all the help he could get. Who should we send to help him out? Ted. Yeah? Where? A survivalist. I don't know if these guys are seeing the trophies that I'm getting. Huh? Okay, moving on. You're welcome. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. The siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Whoa. Crazy. Small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful and promised to contact us again soon. Holy shit. This fucking blanket feels really restricting. Hold on. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is still tired. After a few days of rest is what he needs. There's no food. There's no food. A little bit of water. The last time we went out on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting out there in the open. It looks damaged, but it may contain useful supplies. Shall we send someone to investigate? Yes. Oh, I think Timmy's back. Oh no. It's Ted. Oh, gas mask. Oh shit. The tank was equipped with protective gear, including a spare gas mask. Now it's ours. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Where's water when Ted needs it? Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? Bruh. Fatigued. Oh shit. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there's some supplies hidden there? Who should go check it out? Ted. He's knocking at the door. Lucky find. We were afraid the map was a trap, leading us straight into a camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies that might be helpful to us. What's that, an accordion? Or not an accordion, a fucking... what are those things called? There isn't enough food to go around, even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted isn't really thirsty. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? No. We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was wise. It was the wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. Yeah, it would suck. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Blah blah blah. Sleazy looking trader carrying okay, so we don't have the soup, so we need to just carry on with that. There's the radio broadcast. Damn. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. I know no one has eaten in a while, but we don't have food. Yeah, we don't have a fucking card. Oh fuck, we don't have cards. Oh shit. Timmy's back. Hungry, tired, and sick. God damn it. We got some food, tired, starvation. I don't know about sending anyone out. Send Mary Jane out real quick. A shocking discovery, it was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing just to drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us? Yeah. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Hungry and thirsty, oh my god. Hungry and thirsty, god damn it. No expeditions. Oh shit. Day 27. I hope y'all can read this because I don't want to keep reading it. Hungry and thirsty. There's gonna be no food left. No expedition today. Maybe I'll skip it. We have doubts about it being a legitimate signal from real scouts. We're not risking walking into a bandit trap. Better just forget we saw anything. Blah, 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 blah. It's all hungry, fatigued, sick and fatigued, tired and sick. No more wasteland trips. Timmy was cured. Timmy is no longer sick. Oh, we can't give her no water. No water. Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna grab something. Yeah, Arizona green tea, boy. That's some good stuff. Hungry. Hungry. Ooh, should we tinker with the radio? No, I don't want to break the radio. Day 32. A month. A month in, guys. A month in. Where's Mary Jane? Oh, fuck. Tinkering with our precious radio sounds like a bad idea. Let's just hope it wasn't anything important. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Yep. He needs to get a drink right now. Ted is no longer hungry. When Mary Jane found out she is not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this and that she's getting her water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Mary Jane is gone. And I don't think she's coming back. How are they in good shape to go to the wasteland? Fuck it. If they're in good shape, they're in good shape. The end? How? Damn, what the fuck? That's freaky looking. Wait, we were sorry to explain that we didn't know what a water chip was and that we didn't have one. He thanked us in a few short words and left. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Damn. Timmy's in terrible shape. We have to give him water now. We didn't make it. These are our final words. And our advice to anyone who reads this is obscured. Writing. We spent 33 days in our shelter. How is it the end if Timmy's still alive? All of us are saved. Day 3, 10 on Richter scale. Your diary, family ties, plumbing action, an unexpected call. Silent as the grave, bus station, no salesman, please. Dolores' injuries were too severe. Nuclear fallout has gone. Blah, 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 blah. Timmy is still alive, so why can't we... You perished. Damn it. Okay, 33 days. Alright. That's cool, I guess. You know what? You know what we're gonna play? We'll be right back.